So time for this daily collective. We're going to start with the Zodiac pool. Now, if you guys like this, doing the Zodiac pool as well as the Zodiac dice, let me know. If you don't like it, if you feel like it's just a waste of time, let me know. I'll stop doing it. But I only do it so I can add the element of Zodiacs or astrology in there for my people that, you know, like to have the Zodiac signs. All right, so let's see here. What signs are we pulling today? Let me put on my lip gloss today because my lips was ashy as fuck yesterday. Alright, so we got 4 signs today. The first one we have is Scorpio. The next one we have is Sagittarius. We have Virgo. Okay. And we have Pisces in the building. Alright. So let's see what the Zodiac dice say today. So we have Libra, the South Node, first house. All right. So your first house talks about your personal life, how you look. It also can represent new beginnings, and this tells you to look out for accidents. All right. So the next one we have is Libra, and Libra represents balance, harmony, or the need to find harmony in a situation that is out of control. Okay. We have South Node. The South Node is the past, karmic baggage, and the path you have followed until now. Let me make sure this is the South Node. I keep looking at it because I need to know. Yeah, it's the South Node. All right. So let's get started with the reading. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm distracted. I got a lot on my mind. All right, so let's see here. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? We're pulling from the self-love affirmation cards. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. Too many. Give me one more. Okay. I'm going to take the top one. All right, so the 3 messages we have this morning is self-trust. I listen to my body's inner knowing. I am guided by its solid advice. With self-pleasure, it says, I nourish the callings of my soul and feed my spirit's desires. And with self-pleasure, again, it says, I have so much to celebrate about myself and this beautiful world. If you guys would like to purchase these cards, the link is in the description. You can also check her out on IG at 1111 Affirmations. And I think it's 1111affirmations.com. I'm not sure, but I think it is. All right, so let's see what messages we have for the collective. We're pulling from my deck. This is the Tarot Wisdom deck. Okay. Let's see here. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective moving forward? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective moving forward? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, guidance. Got the 8 of Wands here. So I feel like there's a lot of movement forward that's happening. 8 of Wands is definitely about movement forward. 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Someone's moving away from a situation that was creating some sort of interference for them. 4 of Cups here. Queen of Cups, somebody's very unhappy here. Could be dealing with a mother figure with the Queen of Cups here. Sun here, that's Leo energy here. Ace of Wands. I feel like someone could be in a space of moving or taking action on a new opportunity. Sun here with the Ace of Wands, really taking their energy, seeing things clearly. There's some sort of initiation here, but I feel like the initiation is based off someone being unhappy, maybe feeling like there was some interference. This could have something to do with someone's pride here with the 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands. So somebody could be driven to move forward here, where once they could have been restrictive, or how do you say, resistant to moving forward. So you have a progression here. 6, 7, 8 wands. There's most definitely an evolution to someone's energy here. With the Two of Swords here, I feel like there's been some blockages here. Sun here with the Two of Swords. There could have been blockages to the truth, or that could have been a blockage. The truth could have been a blockage in order for someone to move forward, take action on something. Hangman here, but I feel like someone's changing their perspective. 7 cups here. Someone could have been procrastinating, maybe in some sort of illusion. Could have been in a space of not seeing things clearly. With the sun and the moon here, I feel like someone's taking action on a new opportunity or on some clarity here, but there's still maybe some fears here and some confusion that someone could be kind of holding on to. So there is a resistance to desires because someone does need to change their perspective here. Even though there's a movement forward that's happening, I do feel like someone needs to change their perspective. 7 of Swords here, because there's a lot of deception, whether it be self-deception, meaning someone could be lying to themselves to keep themselves restricted into something, based off of their fears or based off an illusion that someone could have created. Because here, 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Moon card, the blockage may be the truth, meaning in order for someone to be able to be free from something, the truth needs to prevail or the truth needs to come out. And I feel like that is something that is not happening. So you're still sitting in this moon type of energy in the dark. I feel like someone is in the dark. This is a feminine energy here. Queen of Cups here. Someone could be depressed. 4 of Cups here with the Moon card. Could be a mother that is depressed because they see that there's like another opportunity being presented to you. There could be a new life that's being presented to whoever this is, but that doesn't mean that they're happy about it, because there's this 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups energy here. There's a mental blockage and there's like discontentment within someone's heart. Someone feels hurt. But to be honest with you, the hurt is based in pride. 6 wands. So in order for someone to have victory, they're needed to change their perspective, remove the illusion and remove the I don't know if this fear or this is just deep seated feelings. I feel like it's fear though. It may not be. It just may be someone that's hiding something within themselves and possibly blocking their path based on an illusion that they're creating. All right. So let's clarify here. There's definitely a movement that's happening. Most definitely a movement that's happening, but somebody's unhappy. Someone doesn't like the truth. And that's the blockage. But the truth is the truth. Like, you know, one thing even though I'm a strong believer in your truth is based off your perspective. You feel me? But if we both sit in here, say for instance, we both sit in here and, this is one of my cameras. We both sit in here looking at this camera. You feel me? This is a Nikon. I think this is Nikon. Is this the Nikon? I got like 3 different cameras. Yeah. So this is a Nikon, how the fuck you pronounce it. So say we both looking at this and I tell you, yeah, this is a black Nikon, just reading it straight off the thing, but you tell me, no, that's not it. And I show you that's it. You say, no, it's not it, because you believe in your heart that that's not what it is, regardless of what I'm showing you. That's like, you see fact, but you choose fiction. You choose to be in an illusion, or you choose to only acknowledge what is either beneficial to you or acknowledge what is, you know, a desire for yourself. It's an illusion that you're creating based off of your own desires. But here it looks like your own unhappiness with the situation. So for whoever I'm reading for, someone's unhappy with the situation. The truth is what's going to propel this person toward a new life. But the restriction is almost like a blockage because someone doesn't want to acknowledge the truth or doesn't want to accept the truth. So 4 of Cups here. Why is this 4 of Cups here? And this may be a mother figure here. So we have the Magician in reverse. We got Death, Knight of Wands. So the transformation is about moving forward. There could also be like a swift ending to something. With the Magician in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is because there's for Queen of Wands and Magician in reverse, this is an external energy that I feel like someone has manifested. This almost looked like somebody tried to seduce someone in some way, shape, or form, whether it be like a sexual seduction, or it could be through money, or it just could be like trying to tempt someone to do something that's not going to work. I'm gonna be real with you, this looks like someone tried to do some sort of magic or spell and it did not work. It only created this stuck type of unhappy energy. Now, if this is not like a spell, like no one did no black magic or nothing like that, the transformation, someone is unhappy because there's an end, like a quick end to something. Someone could be in a space of moving forward and someone is just not confident about that, feeling like they don't have what it takes in order for them to be able to move forward as well. Yeah, Eight of Wands here, Ace of Cups low. So someone's unhappy here. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Moon card. Someone's unhappy here because they fear moving toward a new opportunity, or either fear someone else moving toward a new opportunity. And that's a real thing. Motherfuckers really get afraid when they feel like someone that is either on the same level as them or as they perceive should not be moving ahead of them. Someone could be afraid that that is about to happen. And for some of you guys, I'm gonna be real with you, this could be your own fucking mom. So we got Queen of Cups here. Like someone could see that you got like this new opportunity, this new life. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. King of Swords here with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. For some of you guys, this definitely could be like someone could feel like their success is unfulfilled. Like and this, for some of you guys, this could literally be a mother-child dynamic. Your parents could literally, for some of you guys, if not, this is someone that is a mother figure or should be nurturing what they feel within inside of themselves, but it's not. Only seeing that whatever success that they've invested, whether it be in their life, whether it be in the situation that I'm talking about here, or whether it be within someone else's life, they feel like there's some success that is unfulfilled. So someone is very unhappy, even though they see that there's this new vitality, there's this new opportunity here. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Someone is really feeling defeated by having to put things together or having to put things in motion. So I feel like someone on the external, someone's not nurturing a foundation, not being nurturing as well. Sun card here. Why is the Sun card here? We have Ace of Cups here, Six of Wands here, Five of Cups. So someone's, Tower here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, Two of Swords here, there was a blockage here to someone's happiness, but that is being released, or it has been released. I feel like this energy, and I'm going to be real with you, I feel like this energy, this elusive type of energy is, I'm reading from the perspective of someone that is unhappy that something did not go their way, or that they were not as successful with something as another person. I feel like this is someone that has this competitive type of energy, or it's not a competition. Your life is not a competition. You accomplish whatever you're destined to accomplish within your life, or whatever whatever you don't accomplish is based off of your own energy input or actions. So if you feel like you're not succeeding in something, you need to reevaluate. Like, don't look to another person. You know, this, I feel like this is like someone's comparing themselves either to another person or comparing themselves as far as their worth toward the success of a situation. Both of those are faulty views. And I'm going to just be honest with you. If you're comparing your worth, if you're measuring your worth off of success of a situation or off of success of something that you're pursuing, you need to reevaluate, what you consider success. Because listen, when say for instance, you're trying to create something, okay? Perfect example. These cards that I created, it took me a year to create these cards because every time I drew something, I didn't like it. I balled it up, start over. Like, I went through 4 or 5 different designs of my cards before I found the one that fit for me. And even when I found the one that I felt like fit for me, it wasn't the way that I thought it was going to look. It took me to put it on a computer and really transform what I painted in order to create the images that are on my card. So you could be in a space of wanting to create something within your life, whether it be creating an actual thing, something like hitting a goal, or creating a stable relationship, stable finances, whatever the case may be. Those times that you failed are not failures. Those are learning curves or whatever you want to. Those situations happen in order for you to learn. So say for instance, you want to bring stability, you want to get married, you want to have, because this looks like an opportunity for love for some of you guys. If you want a stable relationship, you want an opportunity to have true unconditional love, you have to understand that if you've been dealing with relationships that do not present that, those were lessons in order to teach you what you need to learn within yourself in order to attract that energy. Like, you can't go after that fucking energy. You attract it from within yourself, from loving yourself enough to say no to this situation, to say no, I'm not dealing with this, to say no, this is not what I want, and stick by that decision. Same thing goes for jobs, careers, goals. If you're on a goal to be a millionaire, you don't accept a job that ain't gonna pay you to be a millionaire. You feel me? I don't care how broke you think you are, because God gonna make a way as long as you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. It may not be like you want it. Like, okay, when I first started doing this, and I always put because I'm not actually, if I was talking to someone, we could talk about the situation, but I'm talking to a collective of people. So when I tell my stories, it's because I want you to know that I understand what's happening here. So when I started full time doing this, before I started doing this, for those of you that have been following me, before I doing this, I was a supervisor in the casino in the table game section. So I had a good job. I was making $22, $23, $24 an hour. Some nights $40 an hour if we got a good night on a holiday. You feel me? And I'm dealing. But I was making pretty good money. But when my child got sick, and I decided that I was doing this full time, because my time with my children was way more important to me than any amount of money that anybody at any job could fucking pay me. When I decided to do this like full time, my son had been in the hospital a whole month. I literally went through all the little money that I saved from working, trying to make sure that my kid was taken care of, the hospital bills was taken care of, make sure that, I was able to eat, because I had to feed myself. Like, I was sleeping on a bed for 3 weeks in the hospital with my baby. So when I started doing this, I literally had $200 to my name, like legit. I had $200 to my name, and I had to move into another house. I was staying with my mom after my baby got out of the hospital, because I literally moved from the area I was at to move closer to my mom. Somebody broke in my house. I didn't have no furniture. I didn't have shit. You feel me? I didn't have nothing. So when I started this, it was like, I'm out here on a hope and a prayer. I'm out here on a hope and a prayer doing God's work. And I just used to say that I'm doing what you told me I need to do. Now, the responsibilities that I have, help me to, and at first I was just like, help me to make sure that I take care of these responsibilities. And that's what I got. For the first 4, 5, 6 months, I literally was getting just enough to pay my bills. And it would be just enough. When I tell you I would have $0 in the bank, the light bill due at 5 o'clock, and I got no money to pay the motherfucker, but by 8 o'clock the next morning, before the motherfuckers came and cut me off, somehow I got the money to pay my light bill. You feel me? Every time. Until I realized you just asking to be able to get by. And that's not what you want. I wanted to build wealth, not for just myself, but for my children, for my children's children. I wanted to build a legacy that my children could live through. You feel me? That their children could live through, in order to create a better life for them. You feel me? You feel what I'm trying to say? So once my mindset changed, things changed in my life. It was no longer day by day, you know what I'm saying, fucking bill by bill. It was like, okay, now all my bills paid. I'm not rich. I'm rich, but I'm not monetary, like got money rich. I'm not that. But everything I need is taken care of, and it's taken care of without any care, like with ease. God makes sure that everything that I need is taken care of, regardless of what I do within my life. You feel what I'm trying to say? But it's because my mindset changed. You feel me? So some of you guys, you have this opportunity for happiness, but your mindset needs to change. It requires you taking action, moving forward, changing your energy, changing how you feel, removing the blockages that you have within your mind about what is supposed to happen. I know, like, a lot of times we get in situations, even if it's not, say for instance, if it's your career. You went to school for 6, 7 years for your career, and then you get in your career and you make good money, but you ain't happy. Now you lost. You're just like, oh, what do I need to do? Find another career. Money is only money. Money gonna come, money gonna go. That's what it's meant to do. Is money is meant to rotate in and out of your life. So if you're unhappy with the situations that you've been in, you're given an opportunity to be happy, but it requires you to take some action. For some of you guys, you're unhappy with something that you can change. You feel me? You're unhappy with the fact that something failed. You're unhappy with the fact that you're not as far as you think you're supposed to be. But you're unhappy because you're choosing to live in that, what you feel is a failure, instead of seeing that you have an opportunity to create something better. I see every loss as that. You feel me? Every loss that has occurred within my life has given me an opportunity to create something better. And I feel like that's how you should see it. If you feel like you're in a relationship that failed, you feel like you invested your time and energy and it just didn't go anywhere, or it didn't give you what you want, or it didn't end in marriage. And listen, if the relationship is bad, you don't want it to fucking end in marriage. What the fuck you want to go from a bad relationship to a bad marriage for? Marriage don't change shit. Babies don't change shit. You feel me? It's either you have that bond with that person and that you can build and grow with that bond, or you don't. Some people are meant to be a fucking lesson. Some people are meant to teach you what the fuck you don't want so you can move forward and not choose that again. That same thing goes with jobs, with careers. Listen, I went through 30 fucking careers to know what I do want and what I don't want, how I want to have my life. I had to work for everybody in the world to realize that the only person I need to work for is me, because I got an attitude problem and you was not going to talk to me in a kind of fucking way. So, you know, for some of you guys, you got this opportunity, Sun here, Ace of Wands, that requires you to take some sort of action, that requires you to bring this energy from within yourself and create these changes within your life. But for a lot of you guys, you're really in the space of Five of Cups. You're losing pleasure or losing kind of momentum because you're in the space of having regrets over something that didn't work. Fuck that shit. It didn't work for a reason, because you're meant to have more. And I tell that to people all the time. Okay, if something you invested in doesn't work, that means it's not meant for you. That means there's something better that will work. And you have to keep that in your mind. You cannot sit and wallow in something that was not meant to work for you to begin with. No matter what we think we want, that doesn't matter. You feel me? Because a lot of times what we want is based off of 3D energies. It's not based off of anything that is actually good for us. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, even in relationships, sometimes we find that person that's just, ooh, so goddamn fine, got every trait we think we want in a motherfucker, until we get with that motherfucker and realize that's all a fucking illusion. You had a good job, but you don't know how to manage your money. You feel me? You got great body, but you don't take care of yourself. You have a great mind, but you don't apply what you know. You feel me? So sometimes it's about you evolving enough to understand that no matter what you look like on the exterior, or no matter what the situation looks like on the exterior, there's something deeper that I want for myself. This is not fulfilling that. So therefore, I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Or if not remove it, if it ends, I'm going to take action to create something better in the future for me. Ace of Wands here. Why is this Ace of Wands here? I hope that made sense, because I know I was going Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands. I know I was going, and sometimes when I'm going, they put stuff in my head. And it just be coming out. So whatever you needed to hear, I guess you heard. So Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands, you definitely have an opportunity. That requires some action. But for a lot of you guys, you're resisting your own wish fulfillment. You're resisting your own wish fulfillment because you're unhappy about something that did not go the way that you wanted it to go. The truth is, it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go because you were making decisions from an ego-based perspective. And that's what it looks like. It looks like you were making decisions based off your fears, or based off your dreams, or based off illusions that you've created, instead of acknowledging that maybe it did not work because it's not the path for me. It's not the path that I'm destined to be on. And sometimes it's like that with relationships. We want to be with certain people based off of what we feel like we're supposed to have with them, or what we feel like we're supposed to, you know, build with a person. But sometimes that person ain't the person. Sometimes that person is the person to teach you this ain't what the fuck I want. All right, judgment here. There's a decision that needs to be made for a lot of you guys. So we have, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm preaching today. I don't be trying to preach, because sometimes we just be going and going. All right, Six of Wands here. Why is the Six of Wands here? 10 of Wands. So a lot of you guys, your pride is causing you to feel oppressed, causing you to create unstable efforts, maybe even lie. Some of y'all could damn well be lying about something, because the Seven of Swords keep popping up, but that usually represents instability within your choices, needing to make a choice to move forward or escape that sort of instability. It can also be unstable efforts. It can be unstable will, like you don't know how to make yourself, or I don't want to say make yourself, you don't know how to prevent yourself from doing things that are not in the best interest of you, like a loss of willpower. But for a lot of you guys, there's a lie here. 6 Wands here. So there's a movement forward that's happening, but there's either a lie or some sort of deception. I feel like it's a lie, because Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords is a liar. Okay, that's someone that knows truth but chooses to speak unstably, or chooses to speak erratically. So 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands with the Fool energy here. In order for you to gain this new beginning, you have to lay the burdens down of whatever this deception is. You really got to move forward. 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. You got to make positive changes to balance out past situations, past emotions. You could be dealing with an ex that you're needing to either speak the truth to them. Maybe you're wanting to move forward, but you feel blocked because you're of the circumstances you're in. Maybe you need to tell them, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to move forward. Or maybe you are keeping some sort of lie or some sort of secret from someone that you need to tell in order to free yourself from what you have created, the prisons that you've created around yourself. So Knight of Wands here, and this may not be for you. This could be an external energy. You feel me? And someone could have created a situation, and now they're desiring to move forward but feeling blocked because of the confusion that's been created. So Knight of Wands here. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Why is this Knight of Wands here? So we got 5 of Wands, 4. Yeah, somebody's holding themselves back. 10 Pentacles here. Somebody's holding themselves back from a commitment that they've made. And this is something external. Let me tell you about commitments. When you make a commitment to a job, to a relationship, to a situation, you make a commitment at that state of mind of whoever you are at that particular moment. If I make a commitment 4 years ago, 2 years ago, a month ago, in a state of mind that is different from the state of mind I have now, I am not going to keep that commitment. And I'm going to tell you, when I made that commitment, this is the mindset that I was in. I cannot honor this commitment because my energy has changed. My desires have changed. I no longer desire to be in this circumstance, situation, or job. You need to have enough confidence and enough value within yourself to not keep yourself committed to situations that you're unhappy in based off of the fact that you committed yourself to it. Listen, man, I know we want to honor our commitments, but you also have to understand there's an evolution that happens within each and every person. You change. The desires you have one day are not the same desires you have another day, and you cannot hold yourself accountable for a change in your energy. You feel me? Now, I'm not telling you every time you get mad at a motherfucker, you like, I don't want to be with you. No, that's stupid, okay? You have to be able, in high vibration, we know if we're upset, it's because it's something within us. It don't have nothing to do with the other person. But in low vibration, if you're upset with someone, you may do that, okay? This conflict or this strife within someone is because they're holding on to a commitment that is external from them, meaning it's something that they've not committed to themselves, but they committed themselves to something else. And it's not something that they like is what it looks like. It's something that creates conflict. So for a lot of you guys, you're holding on to this, but in reality, you need to move forward from it. And my motto, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it because I got one life to live. I refuse to keep myself restricted in any situation, in any job, in any circumstance. I won't even stay in a house with someone that makes me uncomfortable or makes me feel like I have to walk on eggshells or makes me, if I'm unhappy, I'm not going to do it. Okay, point blank period. If I'm unhappy, if I'm uncomfortable, if I am in a situation that I don't feel like is I'm not gonna say beneficial because not every situation is beneficial, but it should reciprocate some sort of positive energy to you. But if it's in low vibration or it's something that makes me unhappy, I am not gonna do it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you request me. I'm not gonna do it. I wasn't put here to make nobody else happy. I wasn't put here to create an ease of entrance for anybody else in this world. God put me here by myself. And even if I came here with a twin, I still come into this earth by myself. If I was meant to, carry someone else, God would have conjoined us together. I'm here as an individual for a purpose because I have an individual purpose just like every other person in the world. Now, I'm not telling you to disregard anyone and, lose your compassion and do anything to the detriment of another person. I've been speaking that for 3 years. You take care of yourself. You take care of your responsibilities. You make sure that you are doing things that are in high vibration for you, but you never do it to the detriment of another person. That is in low vibration. You feel me? Even if I'm, like, for instance, if me and my mom have a disagreement, you feel me? I'm not going to argue with her. But you know what? My mom know me so well. I'm going to tell her quick, well, mama, I don't agree and I'm getting upset about it or I'm getting agitated about it, so I'm going to go home. I'll talk to you later. You have to respect that. You have to respect that. You feel me? I've walked out plenty of days on my mom without not even giving her a chance to finish the conversation, because if there's an escalation of energy and we're arguing, we're not going to get anywhere. And it's only going to agitate me. It's only going to agitate you. And then we're going to be mad at each other for what? For words that could have been not said. So I'm going to go on about my business, and I'll talk to you later when both of us are in a calm state of mind. And if we can never get in a calm state of mind, we need to figure out a way to dissolve this conflict or go our separate ways. And I love my mama. I don't want to separate from my mama, but I'm not going to be conflicted within my energy based off of someone else's, lack of control of their energy, or based off of something that is really minuscule or minimal or small compared to the bigger scale of things that I have to worry about within my day-to-day life. Like we in this space of really doing major spiritual things, and I don't know if y'all can feel it, but it's a lot that's going on within our collective energy. So all this shit don't matter. These lies that's trying to hold on to shit, and all that shit going away. Period. Like if you're in a situation, I'm sorry if you don't like it, but if you're in a situation that's a codependent situation, or a situation that you're unhappy in, or a situation that creates some sort of agitation or irritation within you, and it's not what you are trying to manifest within your life, it is going to be a race. It's going to be a race. There's nothing you can do about it except choose to do better for yourself. So Two of Swords here, there's definitely a blockage. For a lot of you guys, Two of Swords here, there's a mental blockage. Why is this Two of Swords here? Strength here, Eight of Cups here. So some of you guys, the blockage here is, or either you're feeling, no, there's a blockage here to making a decision. Someone needs to find the strength to abandon success of a situation that they feel was perfected. A lot of times when we think a situation is, listen, no situation on this earth is perfect. Even in twin flame divine unions, this is two energies that are coming together and evolving enough to be in the same sort of, how do we say? It's a polarity. It's not the same. Like your twin flame could probably be a different personality than you, but you're evolved enough to understand and separate yourself from those differences. You feel what I'm trying to say? Nothing in life is perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to have imperfections in order for it to evolve and grow. Like there's an evolution that has to happen. Everything. If you look at how the earth is, everything grows. It starts from a seed, starts from something small, and it evolves into something bigger. That's everything in the world. Relationships, people, people, jobs, everything has that evolution. So for some of you guys, there's a blockage to your own evolution because you're in a space of needing to abandon success of something that you felt was perfect, but it was only perfect because you created this illusion in your mind of it being perfect. It's not. It's a blockage. So Hangman here with these Seven of Cups. You need to change your perspective. A lot of you guys are really in this sort, Ace of Swords. You need to change your perspective here. Justice here, King of Pentacles. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like there's some truth here. You could be in a space of being in suspension, or again, Ace of Swords, Justice here. That's truth. So you need to change your perspective. For a lot of you guys, you need to be confident in the truth. I feel like you know that you need to move forward, but there's a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I got two men here. You could be in some sort of third party, or there could be two men involved here. There's some sort of truth that needs to come out. 10 swords in order to embrace there's a truth that needs to come out in order to embrace the end of a difficult situation. Someone needs to do what they know is right. But I feel like there's a restriction to that because someone is in a space of really feeling like they have to keep up some sort of illusion or have to keep up. It's almost like you're in a marriage or a relationship that's based off of either a circumstance or based off of money or career, and you're trying to keep that relationship in order to keep the image. It's a lie. It's going to crumble because there are some lies under here that are coming out. Right now, I feel like they are hidden, and that's the confusion. Why is it hidden? For a lot of you guys, I feel like the truth may have already come out, but it's still like it's hidden. Why is it Seven of Cups here? Seven of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Cups. Devil here with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So some of you guys, I feel like the illusion here, for a lot of you guys, the reason why it has not come out because Devil, Five of Pentacles, there's some sort of codependency here. There's some sort of lack. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it has to do with money. If it doesn't have to do with money, it has to do with some illusion that's created, like an image that is put out. It's karmic. And I feel like you know this. You know, Nine of Wands Sun here. You know that it requires you courage to really be honest or be open about this. But for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of living in fear, afraid of the truth. Why is this? What are you doing? Huh? I said my son here. Who here? Okay, hold up. Y'all be quiet. I'm sorry. So why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here? Why is this Moon card here? So we have Tower through. Yep. So a lot of you guys, the fear here is that there's a partnership that's about to be released. Queen of Cups here, Six of Swords. Somebody's about to move forward here. You're going to be happy. The energy, hey baby, the energy is going to make you happy. You're really in a space of putting things together for a new partnership. Now, some of you guys, this Moon card, it could be something happening beyond the scenes, and it could hit you out of nowhere. There could be some confusion about it, and all of a sudden there's no more. But regardless, for a lot of you guys, you're unhappy or fearful of some sort of truth. So why is nothing. What messages do we have? We got new beginning, manifest. You manifested a new beginning. Give me one more for the collective. Give me one more for the collective. All right, yep. Some of you guys have manifested a new beginning in love here. You're transcending past an old relationship. For a lot of you guys, I feel like love is just love. Yes, he can. Hey, baby. Love is just love, but I feel like you're really manifesting something new. Hold on one second. All right, so like I said, for a lot of you guys, you manifested a new beginning, but you have to complete a cycle. For a lot of you guys, you got to emerge from the dark that you created for yourself. You're living in this sort of illusion of what you felt like was supposed to happen, but it for a lot of you guys, rebirth here. There's something new for you. So that's all I have. Until next time.